Okay, welcome back. I was just recording my other video just like 2 seconds ago. I was recording the Fallen Part 1 um, lore video. So yeah, this is Part 2. Hopefully you can give me a like. And I'll do the other. I'll try and record the next video as soon as possible. So yeah. Um. So now we're gonna talk about the houses. Um. Fallen society is divided into a number of houses, none of which are known to maintain friendly relations with another. Save for the House of Judgment, which was meant to live among the other houses and keep the peace. Each house is ruled by a Kel, who acts as the political leader of a house and commands a Ketch. Prime servitors are exalted as gods among the fallen, inspiring fanatical devotion from the house to which they belong and providing a steady supply of vital ether and a new minor servitors. Archons serve as both high priests and chief engineers of a house, meditating or mediating between the Kel and the prime servitor, in addition to overseeing maintenance of the house's machines. Houses require all three to be fully stable. Without a Kel, a house becomes prone to infighting. Without an Archon, a house's prime servitor is vulnerable to attack, and without a prime servitor, a house cannot produce new servitors for either. Below the upper echelon of house leaderships are the barons and captains and individual crews they command. Captains are fallen who have managed to gather a falling amount of a following of a number of vandals and dregs who serve as the captain's crew, commanding respect through brute force. Most captains what? swear fealty to a certain house, but um, some operate independently. A step above captains in rank are the barons, who possesses a skiff as well as lead a crew. I'm just gonna see skiff just for a second. I'm just gonna read this. The Fallen skiff is a troop carrier utilized by the Fallen. Of course, launched from larger vessels, the skiff is capable of rapidly deploying infantry and armor, such as the Fallen Walker in combat zones. They do, however, have limited armament and as such is used as temporary air support while offloading troops and vehicles. Um, in the gameplay itself, skips are commonly seen sending reinforcements to fallen controlled territories, but also deploy in force into combat zones, such as during public events. Okay, so where was I? Where was I? Okay. The majority of fallen houses consist of vandals and dregs. Vandals serve as both seasoned infantry and skilled workers. They aspire to become captains and one day lead the crews of their own lead crews of their own. Dregs are the lower class in fallen society, decked of their lower pair of arms in a ritual of humiliation and obedience. Dregs zealously fill the roles of shock troops and menial laborers in crews. The expectancy of a dreg is notoriously short, but those few who survive to be promoted to vandals are permitted to regrow their arms. The known houses, they actually have descriptions in this and where they are. The House of Devils are on Earth. The House of Exile are on Moon. The House of Judgment is on the Reef because only Varix is the only surviving member of the House of Judgment. The House of Kings are on Earth. The House of Rain, believed extinct, destroyed by the whirlwind. The House of Scar, unknown, possibly destroyed by the House of Winter. The House of Stone, unknown, possibly extinct. The House of Winter, who live on Venus, and finally the House of Wolves. Unknown outer system worlds formerly, Ceres formerly, Reef formerly, and then they currently are on Moon, Earth, Venus, and Mars. Um, There are various individuals and mini bosses in the Fallen that you eventually meet. I'm not gonna say every single one because that'll take me like a 20-minute long video just to say all the names. Which I can't do now because I got a copyright strike from doing an MGS5 video. Well, I recorded an old MGS5 video from like Gamescom. It wasn't actually my gameplay or anything like that. I just did that, but it wasn't because of that I got copyright strike. Because apparently, if somebody put up a gameplay video, it doesn't matter. I don't think they realized it was an old gameplay video. But if somebody put up a gameplay video, they immediately copyright strike it. So yes, I got copyrighted, so I can't do longer than 15-minute long videos or put thumbnails on my videos until like or even do live streams. I think until January. So yeah, that's a real bummer. But I mean, what are you gonna do, right? So there are counted major characters include Axor, Archon Priest, Draxus, the Winter Kill, Rixus, the Devil Archon, Paskin, the King Baron, Sepkis Prime, Skolas, Kill of Kills, Tanix, the Scarred, Varix the Loyal, Vekas, King Baron, Yavik, Wolf Baron. Those are those characters. There are wanted bounties, which include Beltrick the Veiled, Travis the Wolf Baroness, Greer the Wolf Assassin, Calyx 12, Mecher Orbix 11, Pekkas the Disavowed, of Vode, there we go, Persis Palace Bane, Savix Queenbreaker, and Wexus the Meek. Then there is people who are only mentioned, which include Chelsis, Kell of Stone, but Irxis, Wolf Baroness, Calyx 4, Calyx Prime, Simicus Prime, uh, Virixas Kell of War. So that is that. Now for the command structure, aka the hierarchy. So they don't have a text, so they just have it listed. So I'll go through the list. First on top, way on top, the leader is the Kel. Then there's the Archon. Then there's the Baron. Then there is the Captain, who has an arc shield. There are different types of captains. The different types of just fall in general include Elder, Noble, Queenbreaker, Reaver, Scorch, Silent, Fang, Watch, Wolf, and that's it. And then those are the kinds of sort of people, I guess, following. Then there's the Vandals, and then the Dregs, and of course they have Shanks, but the Shanks aren't listed there. So yeah, weapons that they use include Scorch Cannon, Shock Blade, Shock Dagger, Shock Pistol, Shock Rifle, Shock Grenade, Shrapnel Launcher, Wire Rifle, and a Web Mine. Vehicles that they have are Catches, Fallen Skiffs, and Pikes. And Automata, which appears like robots, pretty much. There's the Fallen Walker. Now there are different types of the walkers, including Elite, Noble, and Wolf and Elder, and there's that for the Fallen Walkers. There's that for the Servitors, and then there's that for the Shanks. Oh, I'm already 9 minutes in. Jeez, I've been blabbering too much. They have an alphabet. In addition to Fallen Glyphs, Bungie has released a number of images with examples of Fallen writing, including a number of unique letter combinations. Trivia for out of Fallen. Their mechanized vehicle units carry overtones of Japanese mecha, and their ships appear like rusted futuristic submarines. Um, According to Game Informer, the Fallen cooperate with both Cabal and Vex forces, who are in fact enemies with one another as seen on Mars. This is yet to be shown in game, as the Fallen House of Winter is at war with the Vex on Venus, and the House of Wolves later came into conflict with the Cabal. I'm not gonna read the next thing, but yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day. Next video, we'll be talking about I think we'll be talking either about the Hive or be talking about one of the planets on in the solar system that you get to explore. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye.